Hi, we're Joel and Leah, and this video is 10 things Americans are not ready to hear.
Guys, we've taken inspiration from a Reddit thread where an American asked non-Americans what are some things that we Americans are not ready to hear. So they're unpopular opinions.
Yes.
You might get triggered. So this is a trigger warning to all Americans watching.
Triggered.
Okay.
Throwback.
This isn't our opinion, it's other people's opinions.
Yeah, we're just
here
to
to
voice
deliver.
box it.
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, guys.
Yeah, don't shoot the messengers.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the first one, Joel?
The first one, where someone said, a lot of your favourite food brands make better versions of their products here. America often gets the short end of the stick.
Ooh.
So this was a German girl who was referencing Philadelphia cheese is apparently much better in Germany than it is in America.
I wonder why. I reckon that there's more sugar in it in the US. I'm just taking a guess.
Yeah. I think more additives. Americans love to add, not you real Americans, but like the American companies add so much rubbish into food.
To make it addictive.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm sorry that you guys have to go through that. I'm sorry that if you want to eat something that's not full of rubbish, you've got to go like search high and low for it.
But my question with this example, wasn't Philadelphia cheese started in Philadelphia in America?
That's the interesting point. Why is it not Philadelphia homegrown?
Yeah.
Philly cheese?
We just don't know.
Why don't they offer you Philadelphia cheese on a Philly cheese steak?
Yeah.
Why don't they go, do you want...
I don't want cheese whiz.
Yeah.
I don't want provolone.
No. Provolone. Good memory.
Thank you.
What's the other one?
Don't know.
Cheddar? White cheddar.
So the next one, what do you think about this? Someone said, you are the foreigner for me and around 220 countries. So I think this is the view that foreigners have of Americans, that America tends to think of themselves as like the center and everyone else is a foreigner. And when Americans can open their eyes to the fact that actually to us, you're the foreigner. Like we're all in our bubble. We are the British people and you Americans are a foreigner. And like someone from Italy might be like, America, you're a foreigner. Americans aren't ready to hear that because they're like, wait, you're the alien. And they call you aliens, don't they?
Oh my God, do they actually call you alien?
Yeah, they call you like an alien if you're not from the US or a foreigner. And it's like, we're all foreigners to other people from other countries. But I think this person is assuming that Americans don't consider themselves to be from a foreign country. But it's like, but you are from a foreign country to us.
That's mine. I don't know why. I'm always reacting to it like an American. I'm mind blown because of course, like when I'm in Cyprus, I have a memory of my granddad driving us in the big truck, and he was like sees tourists and he goes, bloody foreigners. But of course in England he's a foreigner.
Yeah.
Parents are immigrants.
Yeah.
We're all foreigners where we're not. I don't know.
Exactly.
It just landed on me like a whip.
You just dawned on you.
Gosh, yeah.
Well, that's what this person is saying,
so funny.
I think.
Yeah.
That Americans have that view.
Do you know what, Joel? I don't know why, but the word foreigner triggers me.
Does it?
I just don't like it when
it's used
I just
nastily.
don't like it when it's used that way.
Yeah. I think if you're saying it just in like being like, oh, my like friend from wherever is a foreigner when she's in here, that's like, yeah, that's a fact. But I think it's when it's said in a horrible way like that, being like, oh, foreigners, it's like...
Yeah, I think it's that actually is a bit triggering. You know, and you're like, I don't know why I prefer their other words.
But I like it when we're in other countries. Like when we're in America, be like, sorry, we're just foreigners.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sorry, we don't know anything, we're just foreigners.
Yeah, I think it's because in TV shows, the kind of person that would call others, like, would say like foreigner would be like the old racist person. Feel like it's a word that we got from them.
Yeah, I think so. Also, if you're enjoying this video, please press the subscribe button. We post videos thrice weekly.
So worth it, guys. We're good fun.
Yeah, and it's free. Come on.
On to the next one. American bathroom stalls are exposed AF. So true.
So true.
A grown man could crawl under one of them and the vertical gap has big enough gap to make a full-on eye contact with anyone walking by. This is so true. This is the most triggering truth. Why did that not just get fixed like 20 years ago?
Yeah, and why is it still a thing? Like, I don't... But you know what? Americans are so indoctrinated by this bathroom system that even the comments in our videos, people will say, yeah, it's for safety purposes in case someone's doing like taking drugs in a toilet stall, or saying like in case someone gets locked in, or they're like defending it. It's like, you don't need to defend it. Do you think that people are just doing drugs in all the toilet stalls in Europe and getting away with it? Like, that's not... We have private stalls that are just nice and private.
Wow.
We don't need stalls with doors this big.
No. okay, in my narrow mind, I never thought about why it might be good.
I think, yeah, it's probably just safety.
Yeah. I always thought that this is just the way something is and nobody's changed it. So even when we'd go somewhere a little bit more modern and it was a newer bathroom in America, I'd be like, isn't it funny? I'm sitting there on the loo. I'm like, isn't it weird that not one manufacturer has decided to do it a different way yet?
Yeah.
And just beat everybody else. Like, it's just so strange. I didn't realise it was for safety.
I just think Americans coming to the UK, it must be like luxury going to a public bathroom in the UK. So like, wow, I've got full privacy.
Yeah, they either feel extreme claustrophobia,
yeah,
or they feel like, oh, finally, one can relax. I can't do feminine changes in a public. I can't do it.
We have to get.
Sorry, I feel like I'm on stage.
Yeah.
At the Lyric Hammersmith.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Huh.
I feel like I'm literally on a West End stage doing a performance.
Yeah,
anyone could just watch.
Because even if adults aren't watching, the kids do. And you're sat on the loo doing a poo, and then there's a kid like looking at you through the gap, and you're like, this is not appropriate.
It's not, is it?
It's not.
And the gaps, the last thing, the gaps, they make me feel like someone could crawl under and attack me.
Yeah.
Not that like, oh, if you're being attacked, don't worry because someone's going to see it and stop it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
You feel more exposed.
I'm exposed, they can see I'm on my own. Anyway.
You don't feel safe.
I don't like it. So the next one's to do with the cost of things. So often we just feel like we're getting lied to. The sales tax on everything. So over here, if something is 99p or 99 cents, you get to the checkout, it's still 99. It's not like 120. It's 99.
Yeah.
But over there, that's just not the case. I remember being on Rodeo Drive with you. Remember when I bought those white shorts from Sweaty Betty or Lululemon? And I saw the tag and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that price. Then I got to the checkout and I was like, sorry, what?
Just put the tax on it. That's why it's confusing.
Just tell me the price, the end price.
Because UK items, our stuff has a tax on it, but it's just included in the price.
Yeah.
Like we have 17.5%, or has it gone up now? But it was, when I was younger, 17.5% VAT on certain items.
Yeah.
But it would always say like, this is $35.99 including VAT. So it would be included in the big price that it tells you.
Yeah. I'm not sure which items have VAT on them.
No, me neither.
Whatever it is, you don't find that out later. It's always included. Or if somebody quotes you something, they'll say da-da-da-da plus VAT.
Yeah, and they'll tell you how much that is and then the final total.
Yeah.
So it's just confusing, and I think Americans have to be really good at maths.
Really good. All day long.
Okay, this is an interesting one. The next one that someone finds bizarre is saying, treating your president like someone you worship is bizarre. As an Aussie, I don't understand worshipping the royals either. So they've said it about the Brits.
Oh, we're both taking it. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like as Brits, not everyone, but we do almost like worship the royals, but we wouldn't ever worship the Prime Minister. Like, never.
No.
Whereas Americans tend to worship the president.
Oh my gosh. In fact, quite the opposite here. Like, he's ridiculed.
Oh yeah, we hate the Prime Minister.
Hate him.
And also, to be fair, no matter who the Prime Minister is, everyone just hates them.
They are probably prepared in their training to be the most hated, disliked person in the country.
Yeah.
And they're up for that. And they're happy to take the paycheck and be like, no, I'm just going to be hated.
And I just don't understand as well. I remember when Donald Trump was president and we were referred to him as Donald, and some austere like Republicans would be like, that's so disrespectful, he's our president, call him President Trump and all these things. And it's like,
oh really?
Oh, get over it. It's just his name is Donald.
Yeah.
Let's call him how we see him, yeah?
We're not going to say President Trump.
No. And like, we don't talk about like Prime Minister Boris Johnson or Prime Minister Johnson. We call him Boris Johnson or Bojo.
Bojo.
Like, and all Brits do that. Even the Brits that respect Boris will just call him Boris. Like, I don't understand the like, oh, we must call him the president. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Even Joe Biden, like, why just call him Joe?
But if we did meet the Queen, we would never just be like,
Liz.
You're right, Liz.
No.
Wouldn't dream of that.
No, we'd
so
curtsy and bow and go, Your Majesty. Oh, we do worship all the time.
Actually do, yeah. So we're just as bad, aren't we?
We are just as bad.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. But at least royals are like lovely. The royal as a whole, but Liz especially is so lovely. She's done so many great things for the country. She doesn't get politically involved in anything, so she never says anything
amazing.
like like controversial. Whereas like prime ministers, the presidents all say and do things that are shady. Whereas
So
the Queen has
shady.
never done anything shady. She's
Not that we
lovely.
know of anyway.
No.
And even if she did, I'll excuse her.
Yeah, because she's Queen Liz. Do you know what I mean?
This one's interesting because it says, you do have an accent. And it's like, of course, if you're American and you live, and you've always lived in America, and you've been raised to feel that you're the centre of the centre of the world is you guys,
Yeah.
then surely you think everyone else has an accent, but your voice is neutral.
Yeah.
Whereas there's no one that doesn't have an accent.
No, everyone has an accent.
That's almost, it's not like someone's a textbook.
No.
Even Google Maps has got an accent.
Yeah.
She's a busy lady.
Again, it stems back to that thing of viewing who is like foreign, essentially. Like you said, if you view yourself as like the standard and the normal, then you'll be like, I don't have an accent. But of course you do.
Yeah, because if your media owns and runs the world, your TV and film, everything about it is like you're the centre focus. It's like, why would you go to other countries and learn the language? Like you're just like, well, everyone would speak English or American. Everyone speaks British, English, American, English. So it's kind of like, I don't know whether both Brits and America have both got that syndrome.
Yeah.
Loads of British people don't think they've got an accent at all.
No, exactly.
We all do.
And I can fall into that as well and be like, oh, I don't have an accent, but of course I do have an accent.
Yeah.
Like we all fall into it.
So we're all guilty
We're
of that
all
one?
guilty.
We all need to hear that lesson.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a fun video.
Me too, Joel.
Yeah, and as we said, I mean, we've sprinkled some of our own opinions in there, but these are opinions from Reddit, so don't come for us, come for Reddit.
You can go on the Reddit forum and get involved. I mean, we're not on there. We'd sit on it all day if we were.
Yeah, we'd waste so much time on there.
If you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to check out our other videos and click subscribe if you're not already subscribed to this channel. It's absolutely free, and we post videos thrice weekly. We also have memberships. If you like bonus content, behind the scenes, unfiltered Joel and Leah, you can check that out as well.
Yeah, and that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give the video a like, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.